Hello and welcome to another episode of Coffeefusion. This week we're going to look at Wonberta mill in Ethiopia. Hey guys, so we've been roasting now for about a month, and thank you to everyone who has purchased some coffee so far. I thought I would release another coffee which is a little bit different and a little bit lighter in roast for those of you who like to drink filter coffees. So of the coffees I had, the best choice was the Ethiopian natural process from a mill called Wonberta. Now for those of you who don't know a lot about Ethiopia, most of the coffee is sold through the ECX, the Ethiopian Commodity Exchange, but there are some mills and some producers which have their own license to export coffee. So this is true for Wonberta, and Wonberta is basically a mill in the Guji region, and basically what they do is they are a kind of a hub for a lot of the small farmers in the area who bring their coffee into the mill. Now what this means, traditionally in Ethiopia a lot of the farms are smaller size, so they wouldn't have the infrastructure or necessarily the money to be able to produce the coffee and process the coffee themselves. So because of this, they use a mill which is local to their area. So most of the reason you would choose a mill is because of the locality, but also the price they will pay for cherry. And the guys at MTC tell me that Wonberta are kind of known for paying a nice price for their cherry, a premium price, and because of that they are getting a premium quality product as well. If you don't know much about the processing side of coffee, basically washed or natural are the two main processes, and then in between that are a different set of processes like honey and things like that. The honey process for the Santa Felisa that we have at the moment is a honey process. But natural processed coffees, they lie out in the sun and dry the whole cherry out, and it's believed that because of that, the sweetness from that cherry is absorbed into the seed. So how does the coffee taste? I've been drinking this for a while, but let's brew a Chemex and taste that coffee right now. The thing I really enjoy about this coffee is its fruit sweetness, and you get that a lot from Ethiopian coffees in general. But the other really exciting thing about this coffee is although it's a natural process, there's no funky kind of fermented flavor. It's really nice and clean, juicy, and a big body. So if you're into alternate brewing, I really recommend that you grab some of the Ethiopian to try. If you want to get started, you can grab yourself an AeroPress and a hand grinder from the store and get yourself into brewing some really nice coffee at home. And in case you need even more of a reason to buy some coffee this week, we just hit 6K followers on Instagram. So thank you so much for you guys for following me and watching my journey. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do $5 flat rate shipping anywhere in Australia. It's going to cost me some money, but it's going to be a reward for you guys for following the journey so far. There's actually no coffee available right at this second, but as this video is getting released, I'm just heading down to the roastery. I'm going to roast up fresh batches of all of my coffees. So if you place an order in the next week, they will be roasted today if you're watching on release day, and they'll be nice and fresh for you, and I'll dispatch them straight away. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you learned a little bit about Ethiopian coffee in the process. If you want to know anything else, ask that question down below and I will get the answer for you, or I'll write the answer if I already know it. In the meantime, guys, if you did learn something, just hit that like button. That really helps me. If your hopper's getting empty, grab some coffee, especially while you can get some cheaper shipping, and I'll see you on Thursday for the next latte art compilation. Cheers!